bought this 25-year-old race car last month and put it on the dyno to make 570 horsepower. The most horsepower in any car that I've ever owned. But here's the thing, when we bought this car, it came with this. It is a book, but it's not any book. This is the car's Bible. It's its full history. It's got every torque spec, every fluid weight, every single piece of information you possibly need. And it also has every single time it hit the dyno. Now, when I started to dig into our ground pounders Bible here, I noticed that when they originally dynoed this engine, it made 815 horsepower to the crank. And even with a reasonable amount of driveline loss, we're still losing about 100 horsepower, which got me thinking. Is this just an old tired engine, or is there a problem looming underneath and I need to Sherlock Holmes this sucker? Well, that's the goal today. We're gonna try to find our lost horsepower and get it back. And we have less than a week to do it because I'm gonna be racing this thing at the world famous Laguna Seca. Welcome to Bigtime. Bigtime, that's it. Okay, so when we dynoed this engine before, some of the guys thought that it had a little bit of a misfire. So the first thing we're gonna do today is a compression test. Because if we have a loss of compression in one cylinder or multiple cylinders, it means that we have a much bigger issue. But if we don't, then if we did have a little bit of a misfire, that means it's probably in the electrical system. I got some new plugs, I got some new plug wires, I got a new distributor cap. So that's gonna be the plan for now. Now I already pulled one of the plugs and it doesn't look terrible. Not too rich, not too lean. If anything, it's probably on the richer side, which is good. I'd rather be rich than lean. Now the nice thing about this engine, I can just leave the ignition switch off. I won't get any firing. Now let's see. Is that gauge working? E, usually is not a good sign. It, we'll do it analog. Mighty vac. Mighty crap, am I right? Oh, I'm just using it wrong. Okay. 31, 41, 32. And I know technically I need to be in the car, foot to the floor on the gas pedal, but I'm doing this one-man show. Okay, Job is off. He left me here of my own accord. Piece of shit.
Another day and another problem with the Fox body.
Joby! Stop what you are doing. You gotta see.
And also another brilliant idea from Jeremiah.
What's up, Jer? Dude, do I have something to show you. I've been working on this all freaking night, man. Oh, I'm so excited. Watch this. Actually, look at this, baby.
You forget something? Your laptop, perhaps?
Yes.
Well, I got good news for you, Jerry. You can use AnyDesk. You can remote in your laptop from here in the garage. Remember, we installed it on our computers?
Really? But aren't you worried about people snooping?
No, dude, it's totally encrypted. The only people that get access to your computer are the people that you give access to your computer. Yeah, it works on Mac, PC, Linux. You can edit video, you can transfer files, you can help a family member with a computer issue, you can do collaborations. Anything you can do on a desktop, you can do with AnyDesk.
Okay, well, good, because there's no way we can continue work today until I showed you this, okay? Now, I'm thinking of putting this on our website. Think of putting it on our shirts, on hats, literally rebranding the entire company. I present to you the new Bigtime logo.
Jerry, that says Big Tums.
Okay, hold on, I got it.
Jerry, that says Big Tums. You got heartburn, brother? This is real.
I can't finish. Okay, I got it. I present to you the new Bigtime logo.
Oh, Jerry. That says Big Tums.
You know what, man? I'm trying my hardest around here. If you don't appreciate it, then that's fine. But I spent a whole lot of time on this, and so...
Thanks to AnyDesk for sponsoring today's episode. Now, come on, Jared, get back here. I think there's something to that. You just gotta spell it right. big tums doesn't make any sense.
Now, any engine, whether it's an RCR built NASCAR motor or your grandma's Camry, needs compression to make horsepower. So you gotta squeeze all that air fuel mixture in to create enough pressure for combustion. And everyone knows how an engine works. SSBB. We're not gonna take that sweet graphic that we spent a lot of time and money on and show it to you right now. I wouldn't do that. But what you might not know is what a compression test is going to tell us. So I'm gonna test each cylinder and see if there's one cylinder that's bad or maybe multiple cylinders. If we're low on compression, that means that we're not gonna get good air-fuel mixture combustion, which will lead to a misfire. Hopefully not, and then we'll move on to the electrical system. Now, if I do find out I have low compression in one or multiple cylinders, well, why is that? Well, can be from a couple different reasons. The first is maybe you have worn out rings. So the surface between the cylinder and the rings isn't as tight as you like it to be, so you get a little blow by, so you lose compression. Think of that as kind of like a loose butthole. Or I could have a faulty head gasket, so I get leakage out that. That's like a leaky butthole. Or I could have a valve train issue. That's like a broken butthole. Or the cylinder wall could be messed up. And so again, like the rings, I'm not getting a tight seal. That's like, I don't know, something with a butthole. If I do have some sort of low compression, that's probably the reason why. And I hope none of those are going to happen. Because that would mean I'd probably have to pull this motor out and rebuild it. Or putting an old fucking, okay, what's on wood? Yeah, off. How did that happen? Okay, so one of the spark plugs that we got in came cracked. When I put it in, it got even more cracked. The ceramic is all busted. So that's trash. I gotta go pick up another one while I go to the parts store and pick one up. Jake is gonna start working on fixing my seat.
Jeremiah is tall, and so what I'm about to do is start cutting apart all the seat bracing, get it dropped down about an inch and push back as far as possible. So yeah, plan is, bada bing, bada boom, weld.
Perfect.
So while Jake is wrapping up on the seat, I finished up the compression test, and this is what we got. We got a high of 140 PSI and a low of 132 PSI. So we're within 5% across all cylinders, which is pretty good for a 25-year-old motor. Now, I don't know the last time this thing has been rebuilt, but this is a good sign. And if we're down on power, it doesn't appear that it's because of a compression issue. So if we do have a misfire, that means we have a potential spark issue. So I'll fire up the engine and I'll take a heat gun to it and see if any of the headers are colder on one cylinder compared to the others. That'll give us a good indicator if we're getting some sort of like mass misfire. It sounds more valve training.
No, there's an exhaust leak right there. I can feel it.
Yeah.
But as soon as I stuck my face down there, I could feel the
Yeah,
exhaust
you get the race fuel in your eyes.
the nitro.
Yeah, the nitro burn, which shouldn't be coming out from there. Okay, so we ran the motor a little bit and measured the temperature of the headers, and they're all relatively the same. The back two are a little bit colder on both sides though, which leads me to believe that that might be just a SB 2.2 issue, which got me thinking, I haven't really talked much about this engine. So this is a NASCAR motor, and if you look at it, it's got these valve covers that say RCR in it. RCR stands for Richard Childress Racing. And they also happen to build some motors for a little-known NASCAR guy. Oh, I can't remember his name. Dale freaking Earnhardt. You ever heard of him? He used RCR motors back in the day. So there's a good chance that this motor right here was built in the same shop that Dale Earnhardt's engines were built out of. There's a good chance that this motor was an old Dale Earnhardt motor. I'm gonna call up RCR right now and see if that's true.
Thank you for calling Richard Childress Racing.
Hello?
Hi, is this Yeah, that was kind of our question. I just was curious, you know, where this block came from. Did it come out of an old cup car? I don't know how you guys operate, but it sounds like, you know, maybe it came out of a cup car and then you guys, if the block's good, you rebuild it. And
the inventory could have, you know, that block is possible. It could have been a DEI block, you know, or it could have came from RCR. I'm not
So as it turns out, this engine probably came from an old NASCAR, which is honestly pretty freaking amazing. The boys at RCR are tracking it down for me, but for now, let's just say that the ground pounder has the heart of Dale. Okay, one of the things that I have to install in the race car is a radio. So PCI Race Radios, they hooked us up. They got me a standalone unit with a pit box guy. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna tackle that and get that installed. Should be fairly easy, all goes well. By the time I'm done with that, hopefully Jake will be done welding this bracket up, get the seat in, go run around the track for a little bit, and then throw this thing on the dyno.
Hello. Oh my God, you sound cute.
Oh yeah, baby, I'm very cute.
Yeah, what are you doing there?
Oh, I don't know, what are you doing? Bum, bum, bum. Hello? 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 The f? Why is this not working? Hello, 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 hello? You don't hear shit? Huh, interesting. Glasses screen, you hear me?
Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, you little bitch. How you doing?
We just got our wires crossed, babe. Babe, we just got our wires crossed. When I raced in SRO a little while back, a different radio system. And so the way they wire it is flip-flop. So when I was testing it, my earbuds were the microphone instead of the receiver. That's cool. Also, if you're wondering why my helmet has such a cool paint job, all the people on the race team, the Skip Barber team, who helped me that season that I raced with them, at the last race, I had them draw their best version of a race car. So this is all of the team members on Skip Barber. They each do their own race car. Some better than others.
What up, gang? We just got back from Grid Life Laguna Seca and we had an absolute blast. Such a blast that we made a bunch of bespoke merch. From hoodies to hats to t-shirts to blankets to jackets. But we know not all of you can make it to Grid Life Laguna Seca, so we're putting it on the website. Once it sells out, it's gone forever. We only made a couple extra, so get yours right now, bigtime.com. Thank you guys for supporting us. We love you.
Bar's about to go in, about to glue it with metal. This bar right here, it was sat on top of the frame right here. The limiting factor of how low I can go is the eyelets right here for the sub belt harness. But since these eyelets are here, I made it flush with this frame rail right here and added a new leg over here. So that drops the seat down 1 inch exactly.
Oh yeah.
Much better?
Much better.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then we can trim up the padding on the seat like you said, and then you can always pick up some thinner pads if you want.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Great. Heck yeah.
I learned I can
That's how I circumcised myself. They call me Lost 2 Inches Jeremiah.
like the Monster Z.
Okay, so to check to see if we had an exhaust leak, I made this very nice plug. And then we got our fog machine that plugs right into it. And we have a little bit of a leak, but it's on the muffler side. Some of the welds have cracked, and we're getting a little bit of smoke out of there, but all the way up towards the actual headers themselves, nothing. But our compression is good. We don't have any leaks, at least on the exhaust side. If I don't get our horsepower back by doing a few simple things, that just means that we got a little bit of a tired engine, and that is what it is. We'll rebuild it one day. I'll hit up RCR and I'll build it myself with them, maybe. Okay, that's it for today. In the morning, we're gonna dyno this thing, see if we made some more horsepower. If we didn't, figure out why. We'll change some of the fluids, get nice new fluids in there. But regardless, it's coming together, but they're kicking us out. We've been here since 7 a.m. What time is it now? 6:30. A good 12 hours. Well, what am I doing? Extending it out. Don't lie, Jared. It's 11 and a half. Technically 11 for me. I got here at 7:30. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Later. Okay, it's the next day. I've gone through all the basics and there's nothing out of the ordinary with the car that would lead us to believe there are any major issues that would cause it to be down on power. But we got some new plugs, wires, a distributor cap on there, so hopefully we can at least clean up that misfire we saw on the dyno the last time we ran it. Now we're gonna put it back on the dyno and I'm gonna hold my breath while our 25-year-old race car rips to 9,000 RPM. Okay, moment of truth, here we go. We got new ignition parts installed on the car. We're gonna see if that potential misfire from last time was anything. We got good compression, we got fresh fuel, we got all the freshness. I'm guessing if we did have a misfire last time, this thing will get in like the 6 hundos. That's what I'm gonna guess. I got my suit on, I'm ready to take it out on the track. Hopefully it goes well and it doesn't kaboom. Please God. Did we check the oil again? We did? It's good? Okay, cool. Let's go.
That's insane.
Okay, I got it in my mouth. Got all the race fuel in my mouth. All right, well, we looked at the dyno graph briefly, but it looks like where last time we had like a little bit of like notchiness, this is like smooth all the way through. We're only making 570 horsepower, but it's a lot smoother and it's not getting any sort of like inconsistencies. That's good. And the car is running fantastic. So that just means that we have a older engine that, you know, at one point in its life made 815 horsepower. That's all great. Okay, I was hoping to get some more, but it is what it is. So what we can do next, if we want to find some lost horsepower, is start playing with our jetting and timing and optimize our air-fuel ratio for this humid Texas environment. But because this car is going to Laguna Seca in a week, which is drastically different, we're going to leave it as is for now and get some seat time. Slicks, cold tires, cold track, cold driver, cold everything. All right, so we just got done shaking the car down, doing a couple sessions here at Crescent Motorsport Ranch, and the fastest time I did was a 117.35, which is the fastest time that this car has ever done at this track. And you might be wondering, hey Jared, how do you know that? Well, when I bought this car, it came with this, a vehicle logbook. So this has important information when you go racing. It has like your roll cage sizes, diameters, thickness, and it also has every single race that this car has been in. And so back in 2023, this car raced here. It got second in the GT1 class, and the fastest time was a 120.348. So I went online and I looked up the results of that race. The fastest lap in this class was a GT1 car, and it ran a 115.554. And this guy was in a 2010 Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car. So that's the goal. Is it an arbitrary challenge that I'm giving myself? Kind of, but I want to know if this car can beat a 2010 Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car. America, Germany, good old fashioned freaking heart of America, GM Camaro, freaking Cash Germany. I got brand new tires. Hoosier sent me some brand new slicks. I'll put the brand new slicks on and see if I can beat them. Okay, so we got the new Hoosiers on, went out to scrub them. I was just supposed to take it easy, but I couldn't help myself. I had insane levels of grip and I kept pushing and pushing, pushing and pushing and pushing. And I did a 112.74. The ground pounder was freaking cooking out there. But this arbitrary challenge I created for myself doesn't mean diddly. It's time to go compete on a real racetrack, the world famous Laguna Seca. So we loaded the car up and shipped it across the country to debut the Bigtime ground pounder for the first time at Grid Life. Now, Grid Life offers a lot of different types of motorsport activities, from drifting to wheel-to-wheel racing to time attack, which is what I'm going to be doing in the Super Unlimited class. Time attack is a fastest lap competition. So that means over the next couple days, I'm going to get a couple of laps each day to try to set the fastest possible lap time. And if I'm in the top 5 in my class after Saturday, I'll move on to the Track Battle Podium Sprint, a 3-lap sprint race for all the marbles. But for now, we're going to be here late working on getting the car ready for tech and for our first time on track tomorrow morning. Now, I'll tell you, race days always start out really calm. You do your basic checks, tire pressure, you torque your wheels to spec, you make sure you have gas, and oh crap, I got 10 minutes till I grid up for the first session. Where are my pants? Where are my freaking pants? Yeah. Yeah.
Here comes Jeremiah Burton in that Catfish Trans Am Camaro that they've got on the Bigtime YouTube channel. Across the stripe there.
I ended up running a 1 minute 36 second lap, which isn't going to be enough to get me to the race on Sunday. But that's okay. Today is all about shaking the car down and seeing if we have any issues. And that's what we did. Only thing left to do is a quick 22-quart oil change.
Okay, we're about to give this thing an oil change. It holds a ton of oil, like 22 quarts, and none of our drain pans can hold that much oil at once. So we have a bit of a waterfall set up. So we're gonna see how it goes. It should work. I don't think we're gonna spill a drop. Oh yeah. Oh, we're splashing sideways. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a risk too. The vent is open. There's really not much we can do.
It's not theirs. This does not hold 22, or it was low on oil. But
we didn't even get to see a waterfall. Oil fall.
Where'd he put it? Today is my last chance to get into the final race on Sunday. And to do that, I'm going to have to get into the sub 130s. Anything above, and I'm probably headed home early. I wish the weather was a little bit better, but no excuses. Nothing left to do but to get out there and see what the old ground pounder can do. You got to do it all. You can't slack.
Some solid lap times. So we talked about his racing experience, spent some time in the SROTC America Series with the Skimargo racing team, sort of learning.
Okay, we are out of the car. First day of real racing in the bag. We did a 1:29.545 for 7th overall. There's about 100 people doing track battle, a lot of different cars. So that's pretty good. We wanted to get in the 129s and we did it. You better believe I did it, my boy. The sun poked its head out and we were able to turn our best lap of the weekend and get us into the final podium sprint race. Now it's time to go get on the podium. That's where they went, in the race car. Okay, so up until this point, we have been running the incorrect tires. We had a little tire snafu, so we had to run some smaller slicks, but Hoosier hooked us up with some proper sized rubber for this car, and it's the last day, and we're second in class, and we're only a second off of the guy who's winning. So we're gonna go see if we can beat him.
clutch. Yeah, I thought I heard like on some of the shifts it sounded weird. Here, I'll Oh, well. Well, we didn't crash.
Closing thoughts.
Closing thought.
Burn the clutch up.
But you ran a 128.
We ran a 128. We did pretty good. The old ground pounder made it through. I don't know if we won. I don't think we did. But I think we got second in the class. 5th overall out of everyone. Yeah, pretty happy with it. We had a lot of fun here at Grid Life. Grid Life is sick. Thank you guys so much for watching this. We love you.